Welcome back, everyone, to a special episode of Against the Call. I'm your host, Nick. Sadly, don't have my co-host Michael with me. Again, got some Wi-Fi issues, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't matter. We have a special guest on today, Lauren Nguyen from the Texas A&M women's golf team. We are so excited to have her on. And a little bit that you got to know about her. She was the 2019 Texas Legends Junior Tour Player of the Year. She led her high school to two straight region championships in 2018, 2019. She also competed at the KJ Choi Foundation Texas Junior Championship. We had his son on our show, so a little bit of a connection there.
Yeah,
And now she's a sophomore and she's killing it for sure. And also, you're an SEC team champion now. So congrats to that, first and foremost. And
thank you.
also, congratulations for getting that number one seed for the NCAA regionals. How does that make you feel?
That's exciting. Number one seed is special. So the team's gonna go to San Antonio. So it's good. It's close to home. Nothing new to us. So I think we'll be good there.
Home field advantage almost.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's gonna be nice. Yeah, I forgot to ask, how's your day going, Lauren?
My day's going good. We just had a class and then we had workouts this morning actually. So we have workouts at 6 a.m. So that's
Mhm.
great. And and we have practice from 2 to 5. So we just got done with that. And it's been fun. It's been good. How's your day?
My day's been great, for sure. And to have you on makes it even better. And are you a morning person? I mean, you're talking about 6 a.m.
Absolutely not. No. Not at all. No, I have to like chug a whole coffee before I go to workouts. It's really bad.
Now
But
you're talking about you and your classes, stuff like that. What are you majoring in at Texas A&M?
so I'm in allied health and I'm minoring in biomedical science. I do want to kind of go into med school maybe, but we'll see later.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Now,
school's hard, but
yeah,
yeah.
med school, like, yeah, my mom's a nurse. She's a registered nurse, professor for nursing. So I definitely understand how hard that can be. You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. I'm excited to see where your life takes you for sure. And with that, would you have LPGA in your tour or in your mindset as well? Maybe hit up the tour?
For sure. And it's been my dream since I was really, really young. So we're just gonna see where that takes me and then if med school works out, but then if golf works out, we'll see.
For
That
sure,
just
sure.
I just have to wait and see.
And was Texas A&M your first choice of going to a school?
So originally I did want to go out of state just because I'm from Houston. So it was just kind of like, Texas kind of got old. But, as soon as I met the coaches, the facility, and the people here, I automatically knew this is the place for me.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, you lived in Texas, right? So, were you always Texas A&M Aggies, or did you kind of have a Longhorn in you?
It's funny because my mom went to Texas.
Oh,
So I had a little bit of Longhorn in me before, but then I switched up pretty fast. So
that rivalry is gonna be back like
oh
next year.
yeah.
So,
I kind of converted my mom a little bit, so
oh
she's
wow,
on somewhere, yeah.
that's big. And
Yeah.
for you, growing up, talking about your mom, did you have like what guy kind of got you into golf?
So my parents did play golf, not competitively at all, but they played for fun. And I like when I was little, I would just go out there I got time to kind of enjoy being on the golf course before I started playing. Um so I think that's how I got into it. I was really used to the environment. I loved it, and then I just started picking up a golf club and started hitting it. So
What age
that
did you start doing that at?
so I started playing golf probably when I was 5. I think I played my first tournament when I was 6, and then my dad caddied for me. It was this whole thing. It was really cute. But yeah,
Now,
I
did
played terrible. I think I got last, but
you got
it was
last in that?
yeah,
But
my first.
you're like 6 or 7 years old, so I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
mean, I got a
not.
medal, so it was fine.
Did
Yeah.
everybody get a medal or
Well, they would give out medals for top 5, and there were only 5 people playing. So I mean, I was happy.
yeah,
You
you
know.
definitely have came a long way. And Did you
Yeah.
play any other sports during your time?
Yeah, so I used to do gymnastics actually, and that I stopped doing that because I didn't want to get hurt. My parents didn't want me to get hurt. Um, I played basketball a little bit when I was in fifth grade. I loved basketball, but I'm a little too short for that now, so I don't think I would have gone far in there.
Now, do you ever play like basketball just casually?
Yeah, so we have a basketball court like in our facility actually.
Oh
So,
wow.
sometimes we'll just go out there and shoot a few. It's a lot of fun.
Who on the
But
team gives you the most, like, who locks you up the most?
you know, I'm gonna have to say Blanca. Blanca is super athletic. Like she can play any sport, but
She gives you
she,
no problems.
yeah, she's a runner. She plays soccer, everything. It's crazy, but
A bunch of
yeah,
multi-sport athletes on the Texas A&M
yeah,
golf team. I love
yeah. We're becoming runners now too, so it's crazy.
that. And growing up, like your parents kind of casually played golf. Now, did you ever have a like golf idol that you looked up to, a person on the PGA or LPGA tour?
Yeah. So when I was little, I loved what's her name? The one with the Pink Panther. Pink Panther.
Like the
Paula Creamer. Paula Creamer.
oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot her name for a second, but I just loved how she had kind of her own image, and she always wore pink, and I was like, okay, I love that. And I was like, that's who I want to be. I want to be, a good golfer, but I want my own image. Like I want to stand out, that kind of thing. And yeah, I really looked up to her a lot.
Now, how have you brought your own image into your game?
I think I I like to, put a lot of effort into my style. Like my outfit I'm gonna wear. It's stupid, but I always do my hair a certain way. But
Now, do
yeah.
you like pre-plan that out before every tournament? You kind of get
Oh
in.
yeah. Like when I pack, I just lay everything out and everything's already planned out. This is last day, this is first day, this is practice round, and everything's already planned before I get to the tournament. So
I love that. That's a talent in itself to, figure out what you're gonna wear every day. Do you have any hidden talents at all that you could share with us?
um So I used to sing and I play guitar. I'm not like crazy good at guitar, but it's a really good hobby for me to have, I think right now. It's kind of de-stress type of thing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with guitar, have you ever tried picking up the electric guitar at all?
I play electric more than acoustic, actually, because my dad played guitar. I did a lot of things my dad did, but my dad played guitar, so he has like probably 15, 20 guitars at home. So I took a few up here in College Station, and so I have two Fender Strats,
Mm.
and it's just fun to just pick up once in a while.
Now,
Yeah.
are you living like over in an apartment? Or are you living in the athletic dorms?
Yeah, so I'm in an apartment with one of my teammates, Lana. She's my year. Yeah.
Mm, okay. Yeah, that's awesome. I was gonna ask, like, if you ever play an electric, you got to turn it down a little bit for the dorm mates.
Oh
Stuff.
no, she's fine. She she's fine with it. She's playing music anyways, so I'll turn it all the way up. It's okay.
That's awesome. You were able, or I saw that you were able to be under the A&P Sports Agency, and I just
Right.
wanted to ask, how did that come up for you?
Yeah, so one of my teammates, Alan Stevens, I've known her forever, and so her dad knew Stefan, the guy that works for AMP or the co-founder, and so that's how I got to know him, is kind of through Alan. And then I happened to run into him in College Station one day, and he was like, "Hey, like your teammate Alan is signed with us. We need to like get you signed with us too." And I was like, "Okay, sounds great." Sounded good, so I went with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what all does that entail for you, being under a sports agency?
Um, I think it really helps me prioritize, my image and my especially my image on social media. So I've been, kind of being more safe on that, posting more and just not even on social media, like my image in general, like when I step out on the golf course, what I look like. And yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, and with NIL going on, there's a lot of opportunities for you to kind of gain some money. Would you ever be opposed to like seeing your face on a t-shirt in the Texas A&M pro shop, whatever it's called, bookstore?
That's a little strange, but I think it'd be cool. It would just be funny for me. Like,
Would you wear it? Like if it was a thing?
oh yeah, I'd wear it. It'd be so funny. I'd wear it on campus. I'd wear it to funny.
I yeah, at our bookstore, there's a few like guys just faces that are kind of like on some
Really?
shirts. Yeah, so
That's funny.
it's interesting, for sure. And you've been golfing for quite some time, so you've been able to see a lot of beautiful landscapes and a lot of beautiful courses. What would be
Mhm.
your favorite course you've ever played on?
That's a really hard one because I've I've played Innisbrook in Florida a long time ago. It was really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. But there's one in Horseshoe Bay that I played. It was Apple Rock in Horseshoe Bay. It's I just really, really enjoy playing it. Like I've always had so much fun playing it. I've always done well there, so that's a plus. And also, in Georgia, there's a course called Reynolds Lake Oconee.
Hmm.
Um, we had an AJG invitational there when I played junior golf, and that was always such a fun tournament. So I really enjoyed that course too. But I don't think I could pick one.
Oh yeah, they're all tied. I mean,
Yeah.
that's awesome that you even have been able to go to any of these places. And you also, as we mentioned before, the KJ Choi Foundation tournament. How was that?
That was fun. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
That was fun because it was in Frisco, I think. So my cousins lived there. I got to stay with them and they got to come out and watch me too. Yeah. So it was a
And
fun course.
oh yeah, for sure. And this season, that's kind of in the past, the KJ Choi, all the SGA things like that. But would you say that this season, what would have been your best game that you golfed?
This season, I had a so we went to Mexico in the beginning of the year. I had a really fun time there. I wouldn't say it's the best score I've posted, but I mean, I think I executed it well. I think I um did well as far as like picking myself back up and um to keep going through the round, and that's something I struggled with in the past, and I was proud of myself for that. And it was Mexico, so it was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, you're talking about, picking yourself back up, things like that. With the mentality and the physicality of golf, what do you focus more on?
Definitely mentality. So we have Ryan, he's our psychologist here, and we have meetings with him a lot, and he's really helped us. I have individual meetings with him, and he's been a really big part of our success as a team and my success individually too.
That's awesome. I love that. I love the fact that, putting the mentality over physicality. I've heard a lot from golfers that it's like 95% mentality. Do you agree with that?
I completely agree with that because I mean you can swing it as well. I mean anybody can swing it well, but then having the strength to keep going sometimes and pushing yourself back up is really hard because it's an individual sport, you don't really have a lot of people to do that for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand that. And it might be an individual sport, but you do play on a team. And I gotta ask, for the team aspect, is there ever like a rival team that you've had this season, kind of like chipping back and forth, or does that not happen?
Well, it's always Texas, but we've been on top of Texas for a while, so we've got them on that, I think.
Yeah, you can't let them win the SECs whenever they get there. You got to
Oh
stay.
no, never. No, I don't even have a chance.
And we mentioned before, you played in the women's Mexico amateur. And how was that entire experience for you?
That was a lot of fun. I mean, just seeing the different culture there, it was a lot of fun. Seeing a different landscape. It was super hilly, super narrow. Greens were tough. I mean, the course was just probably one of the hardest courses I've played. And I mean, scores were pretty high. It was more of a keeping yourself intact kind of thing than a, we're gonna go low kind of thing. So I mean, it was a good thing to experience for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And for you, I mean, whenever you're there in Mexico, I'm sure there were some great foods that you were able to try and things like that. Do you
Yeah.
have a go-to post-match meal?
I love sushi, so sushi anytime for me. But what's crazy is that so our coach is from Mexico. So she had us try ant eggs there. It was really, really good actually, but I thought that was a crazy thing that I've done.
But they were good. Like they tasted really
Really
good.
good, really good. I only had one bite because it was unsettling, but then it was really good.
Wow, that's crazy. What's your go-to sushi then?
Anything nigiri, I think I usually just get salmon or yellowtail,
Okay,
maybe eel, something like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a like snack out on the greens that you kind of have in your bag at all?
I love just snacking on fruit when I play. Um, I can't really snack on dry food. It kind of makes me feel weird. But usually when I play, my mom's out there, so she'll always kind of like hand me an orange and like make me a little fruit salad, and it's cute. But yeah, that's all I pretty much like a banana maybe. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Now, do your parents oftentimes come and watch you play almost every time?
almost every time. In junior golf, I don't think they've missed one tournament. Now it's a little harder because of traveling, but like Mexico, they couldn't go to Mexico, couldn't go to Arizona. We played the match play there, but then, um, yeah, if they can, they will go for sure.
Yeah, and I'm sure that your parents have been around for a lot of your favorite memories, but what would be your favorite golf memory that you can think of?
Um, this is a long time ago, but my favorite golf memory would probably be I was playing in an AJGA, and this was when I like haven't had an AJGA win yet. I really wanted to win, and I was tied with this girl through 18 or on 18, and then she had a 10-footer to win, and then I had a 30-footer, and then I ended up making the 30-footer, and it was like craziest moment in my life. I was like, I will never forget that. But that's what comes up to my mind.
No, that moment, that big moment, it's gonna happen in your collegiate career very soon. I'm feeling it. It's in the air for sure.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite moment throughout your time at Texas A&M, both like on the field and off?
Um, well, I mean, I just really love being around my teammates. I think what we have as a team is really special this year. Um, yeah. I mean, we're like a family. I couldn't have asked for a better team.
Yeah,
And yeah, just being on the course with them is just so energizing, and they're always there to lift you up. So you can never really be sad. It's really easy to be happy on the golf course with them.
built-in support system right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome. And for you, whenever you are out on the greens, what clubs do you use? What brand?
So I have Titleist wedges. I have Scotty Cameron putter. I have ping irons, and then I have TaylorMade woods and TaylorMade driver.
Oh, okay. And what bag? Do you have like a special bag that you carry your golf clubs in?
Uh, just the team bag. We play Titleist bags, so
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like off the course though, do you have your own kind of bag that you golf with casually?
No, I just use the
The team
team
bag.
one. Yeah.
I mean, that's something to if you're ever out on a course other than the like Texas A&M course stuff like that. I'm sure people that's a little head turner right there to see that.
I
Um,
mean, it's good to represent, so
yeah, it's always
yeah.
great. Do you
Mhm.
always wear like Texas A&M stuff as much as you can?
Yeah. I mean, we get a lot of cool stuff, so yeah, that's really the only thing in my closet.
The hall's got to be crazy for sure. And one of my last questions that I have for you before we get to you and your teammate, which I'm excited for, what are some goals that you have for yourself individually for your collegiate career? And then if you do go to the LPGA, what are some goals you have there?
In my collegiate career, I do eventually want to get a win. I think that would be really cool. I just like my main goal in collegiate golf is to gain some good experience, and I think later we're gonna have to see, but I'm just gonna go as far as I can. We'll see. I mean, everybody's dream is to be number one in the world, but
For
gotta
sure.
work for it. So
I mean, you got a great support system, as we've already talked about, a great coach around you. And I mean, I'm excited to see what you do individually for the remainder of the season and then beyond. I'm actually a Tennessee fan. Don't hate me, but I'm still gonna be rooting for Texas A&M women's golf for sure.
okay,
And
good.
for you guys, we can go to the team portion. I know you have your teammate with you. We can introduce her real fast.
Hi.
So this is Hailee Cooper. She's our super senior, and she's a transfer from Texas.
I am.
So
Sorry about that.
Yeah, what made you come to the light side of things?
So I was just really unhappy at Texas. I was there for 3 years and I graduated a year early. And just inside myself, I was just like, I thought about quitting golf actually.
Really?
And my dad was like, let's enter the portal and see what happens. So Texas A&M kind of fell in my lap and it was a huge blessing. So definitely the best decision I've ever made.
Wow, that's big words. I hope there's no Texas Longhorn fans listening. I don't know, but we'll see. And I got to ask you guys right off the bat, how big of an accomplishment does it feel that you guys are now SEC champions?
Feels great. Another ring.
Another ring. I was gonna say, yeah. I had the honor of designing the ring this morning, so
Wow.
I'm really excited for those to come in. So
yeah.
What kind of things have you designed on the ring? Can you let us in on that, or?
I'll give you a little secret, but I can't give too much. There's just gonna be a lot of diamonds, and we're gonna have some like hidden meanings in there. But a big thing for us at SECs was Gig 'em Baby. Because our coach kind of went viral on a video. He was crazy after a match and he yelled Gig 'em Baby really loud. So that will be written somewhere on the ring. So yeah.
Gig 'em Baby. Like where did that start from? Do you guys know?
Was him.
It was just a video of him and he turns to the camera, he goes, Gig 'em Baby.
He just came up with it.
Crazy eyes. Like it was insane. Like it was like Gig 'em Baby. Like, oh my gosh.
No, you could tell. You could tell he was into it.
Yeah, I think that even made like ESPN. Like that's big stuff.
I asked him to make a GIF. I was like, can you make a GIF of it and we'll like send it around? Like they actually put it in our season. So we had a banquet 2-3 days ago and they put it in the season highlight video, like for the whole best shots, like the entire school, all the athletes saw it. There was no other coach in the video. And at the end of the very last clip was Gig 'em Baby and it went black. Like it was awesome.
So funny.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned the banquet. How was that for you guys?
So much fun. She got nominated for like Scholar of the Year or something.
Yes.
And
Scholar and like Leader of the Year or something.
Tonka got nominated for something. Zoe won something.
She won Breaking Barriers
Award
because she's our first African American player on the team. So
yeah, she had an awesome putt in that SEC championship. How excited were you guys on the sidelines, kind of watching that?
Oh my God. We were freaking out. So
I was like,
it was awesome.
My mind was empty when I watched it.
Yeah, insane. You guys have built such a great roster, great friendships all around. And back to that championship ring that you kind of mentioned that you're designing. Are you guys ever going to wear that out just to kind of flex on people sometimes?
I mean, maybe once or twice. I mean, I don't want to lose it. It might end up staying in the box, but we might have to take it to to Northgate one night.
Oh yeah.
To bring to the family gatherings and
Oh, for sure. Or you could just like wear it to, I don't know, like McDonald's drive-through and just kind of show it to the person.
Yeah, I was like
just kind of scratch your head a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, like, hey,
oh my gosh.
Guys, definitely keep that in mind. It'd be funny. You guys, who
Yeah.
knows? You could post it on the Twitter account or something. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know. But for you guys, you got the taste of a championship with this SEC one. How determined are you guys for the national championship now?
That opens a lot of doors, I think. I mean, we're so much more confident than we were before, and yeah, I think we'll just have to see what happens. I mean, nothing's gonna change. I think the team's gonna do the same thing we've always been doing and play our best.
I think we're going to treat it kind of as like every other event. Like we have regionals coming up too, which we have to finish in the top 5 at regionals to make it to nationals. But like that event, I mean, we're practicing the same. We're trying to have the same schedule. We're just trying to kind of have it as a routine week. And same with nationals, we're kind of, I think, going to treat it like SECs. It was kind of a good warm up for that because it's a similar format, you know, playing the stroke play and then playing the match play. So I think that was a really good kind of warm up for us. So let's make it to nationals and make it to match play and we're ready. So
Yeah, Lauren talked about like the support system a little bit, and you guys as a team, how do you guys keep each other accountable?
It's so easy. I mean, I just being around each other, it like lifts everybody up every day. Also, our donors are the best people ever. We have a lot of Aggies going to San Antonio to watch regionals, so that says a lot about the 12th man and you know what it stands for. And
it's almost like an inside, I think, like a motivation. Like before it's kind of, you know, people are looking for like extrinsic motivators and trying to, you know, let's play for this. But like with them, I'm like, I want to play for them. So it's like inside me, I think. And that's like the best motivator, I think, is like playing for you guys.
Yeah.
So
And it's the easiest thing in the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We're
I
not
love
faking it. We're not
No,
faking it,
no.
I promise. Some people fake it, but we're not faking it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I think that's what has a lot to do with the team success is our chemistry and how well we actually bond together.
Yeah, and just talking about bonding, one of my next questions was gonna be, what's been your favorite team bonding activity you guys have done together?
No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, for me, just like hanging out with the girls. I mean, I don't know, like
chilling.
we love to just like get together and watch movies and eat junk food and like
Some of us
Yeah.
will like we'll go play basketball, we'll go like work out or something. It's just, and we don't even be working out. We just sit there and talk and
we don't really do anything special. That's like
Yeah.
the best part is it's like so organic. It's just like, hey, what are you doing? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm inviting everybody. Like we're all coming.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, definitely team dinners are super fun. We go to like Aji's in the College
Yeah.
Station a lot.
Shout out Aji's.
Yes, we have big putting contest on the green. I mean,
Those get serious.
yeah, very serious. But but I mean, I don't know, I think it's like really organic and it's just like we don't have to plan it. It's just kind of like on the spot, like, hey, what are you doing? Let's do it right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just like being in each other's presence is what makes it
Yeah.
the bond so
Nothing is
special.
forced at all. Like it's so natural.
And like together as a team, did you guys go to any like football or basketball games?
We went to a lot actually. I think at least one person on our team has been to every single game.
Yeah.
So I mean it's good. We got to know a lot of the other athletes being here and it's great to just go out and support them. So we've been to a lot of the football games. It's a lot of fun for us too, and basketball is a lot of fun. And the pretzels there are really good. So
they're really good. The pretzels are really good.
Like really good. Yeah.
Gotta try the Texas A&M pretzels. All right, I'll keep that noted for sure. You know, whenever we do a big college tour, we got to hit up Texas A&M for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be there too. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then like with Hailee, you're a super senior, right? So
Senior.
This is gonna be your last season.
It is my last one.
Last
Have a
one
month left.
So sad.
How sad is that for all you guys? Are you sad?
We had our banquet last night. Oh my gosh. We had our banquet last night and they played this video about Hailee and then they had us talk about Hailee. I think we all started crying.
Everyone was crying.
I was crying. Adela was crying.
And people usually don't like, I don't usually see some people cry and I'm like, you're crying? Like, what do you I was like, it makes me feel good, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna miss them. Like I'm gonna miss my girls.
Do without her.
I told them I'll be around, and I live like an hour from here, so my brother goes to school here, so I'll be up and around.
Yeah, because I mean, there was a week when she was sick one time, and I was like, something's missing. And I called her, and I was like, Hailee, it was you.
It was me.
Like her energy, it just fills up the room, you know?
Yeah.
So I
She
don't
make
know.
me cry. Oh my gosh. Not really, but
I don't know how it's gonna be without her, but
no, it's gonna
she'll
be
always
great.
be there.
That's right.
Backbone of the team right there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, are you planning on going to the LPGA? Is that in your sights?
So as of now, yes. I'm gonna go try at least for a year. I've been wanting to do it since I was, 10 years old pretty much. And I think I deserve it to kind of give it a shot. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna find a job. I would love to stay in golf. But I really hope it works out. That would be really awesome. And I love just traveling and being around other players and like meeting a bunch of people. So I'm a people person. So even if, in my job, like I don't get to do that, I'd love to be around golf talking to a bunch of people. So I'm usually pretty good at talking a lot.
She's
so.
great at talking.
Yeah.
And with your team, they've all got to show up to all your LPGA events for sure. I hope that's
Definitely.
noted. Yeah, and the sisterhood there is just awesome. I'm loving to hear this from you guys. But as far as the sisterhood goes, is there a team mom on the team? Is there one that it's her? All right, I was getting that
right.
energy a little bit.
It's me.
It's
I'm more like a
her.
team
She's
grandma.
mother.
But like last night we were driving, she's like, bye mom. Bye, mom. And my mom's sitting there laughing. She's like, I can't see you being a mom. Like I was like, when it comes to the girls, it's different. I just want to make sure everyone's taken care of. I'm like, okay, do you have your stuff? I've been in this for so long. I'm like, hey guys, we have, we have workout smart 5 a.m., that kind of thing. So
don't forget this. Don't forget
this. Don't forget that.
Are you okay? Text me if you need anything.
That's right. I've been in it for too long.
Great
call her
leader.
mama.
Yeah, that's great leadership for sure. And with leaders, Coach Chadwell, he's tremendous coach, talking about gig 'em and all of that. I love that. Is there a drill during practice that he gives you guys that you just hate?
Yeah. It's the one drill he gives us.
Oh,
let me explain it. So it's like
called the champions drill.
Champions drill. The whole putting green, just every hole, there's a tee next to it, right? At 3 feet away. And there's 10 tees. There's 10 people on the team. Each person at a tee, and then everybody has to make that 3-footer to move on to the next tee. And we have to make a circle. So we have to do 10 in a row. And it's a lot harder than it sounds.
So basically every single girl on the team has to make 10 3-footers in a row at the same time. And it's really hard.
So it's 100 3-footers.
It's like 100 3-footers.
Yeah.
You can't miss one.
Yeah. And then you miss one, and then you're like guilty.
We've been out there for 3 hours on the putting green. We've only ever completed it one time. It was the best feeling in the world.
Oh yeah.
But I would never wish that on anyone.
I mean, it really helps. Like I go on the course and I'm like, okay, this is just like the champions drill, and like I make it. But it's stressful. Like we'll go up to probably like 6 and then be like, oh, like this is getting serious, and then
it gets more pressuring because you're like, oh my gosh, we've all made 7 in a row. Let's go. And the worst part is, you change putts every single time. It's not like you have the same 3-footer. So it's like, I just had a right to left 3-footer, and now I have a left to right, and it's like
downhill, uphill. Like
you're thinking, you're like, I can't miss this for the girls.
Like this putt did this last time, and it did this last time.
My gosh, it's really stressful.
That's how champions are made. You guys are putting in the work.
Champions drill.
Champions.
That's what it's called.
But it was stressful.
Yeah, I mean that's perfect, and congrats to you guys as well. The highest team GPA in all of Texas A&M athletics. And I got to ask you guys, how hard is it to balance studies with golf at the collegiate level?
It can get tough. Especially I think with workouts being so early, it's kind of hard to stay up at night sometimes. During the day, we usually have class or practice, and if it's qualifying, then I usually try to get to the course as soon as possible. So I mean, just those nights, sometimes we have a night academic center in Kyle Field, and that's been really, really helpful with tutors and mentors and everything. So I think if you just use your resources correctly and manage your time, but sometimes you can't sleep, and that's okay. But
Yeah. There's the 3 S's. There's school, social, and sports. Oh wait, is there 4 S's?
no. There's 3. There's schools,
Social,
no,
like your social life, sleep, and sports.
social, sleep, and something else. That's sports.
All I know is you can't pick one of
Success.
them. One of them has to go. So sleep is definitely going because it's school, sleep, and sport.
Okay.
School, sleep, sport.
We'll go with
So
that.
I always picked school and sport because sleep was just irrelevant. So
Yeah,
it's
Oh,
really hard,
gosh.
but
how was it for pulling all-nighters, having to wake up at 6 a.m.? Is that a thing?
Yeah, Jenny did that the other day.
she did.
Oof.
I try to
She
sleep for at least like an
miserable.
hour and a half sometimes. Because at least you get like a little power nap in. But
At least 2 hours is great.
Wow.
I'm fueled.
I mean, if I'm getting like 6-7 hours, I feel like fully rested. Like I feel really good. So
That I don't remember the last time that's happened. So,
Fueled
but
on greatness. Like, that's what it comes down to.
I think we kind of catch up on the weekends, which is good. Like for me, I definitely catch up on the weekends. Like I'll sleep in until like noon, honestly. And you just kind of catch up and you're like, all right, I'm going for the week. And I've been really lucky this semester. I have a lower load of classes, so I've been able to sleep a lot more or be able to go home and like take a nap. And I'm like, oh, these poor girls over here. I see them exhausted.
my lab exams.
I'm like, I'm sorry, you're gonna get there soon. Like,
No, because I have to go to my lab after workouts, and I'm like all sweaty, like in my goggles.
oh my gosh, yeah.
Like I'm sorry. I probably like
Yeah.
sweat on everything, but I'm sorry.
But I think we do a really good job of balancing. I know this last year the girls worked really hard with like tutors and mentors and almost like taking their own initiative. They're like, I'm gonna go to tutoring, and they were like, I'm gonna do this. And I think at universities that don't do that, the coaches and the mentors are kind of telling them like, you need this work, you need this. And it's good because these girls are like, I need this, I'm gonna go get it, I'm gonna go use my resources.
I think like that's how it was last year. Like it was more like you need to do this, but now like I think this year everybody's taking initiative in their own way, whether it's golf or school. And there's a lot of girls saying like, I want a tutor, like I want a mentor, and it shows how we've matured since last year.
You guys are all like super determined, and it's paying off for sure. And my question would be, who is the most competitive on the team with you guys?
Blanca, she's scary. Also our coach, Chadwell, he's super competitive. Him and like Blanca will argue and fight over like a board game. We were playing Phase 10. And she started like yelling at him, and he was like, this isn't how it's played. And they're really competitive with each other. It's kind of fun to watch them go back and forth.
But G on the golf course can get really competitive.
He's a good trash talker too.
Oh yeah,
he played a lot of basketball, so he knows.
Great trash talker. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm playing with him tomorrow on a scramble against our teams.
So I'm getting the trash talk ready.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun for sure. You guys are competitive on the greens, but have you ever guys dabbled a little bit into some mini golf competitiveness?
We don't really play mini.
We don't really play mini golf.
Yeah, I actually suck at mini golf, so.
I'm actually really good at mini golf.
Okay, because the greens don't roll right, like it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but you just gotta use the aim point.
Okay. I'm not gonna do aim point. Mini golf. I'm not gonna go do aim point in mini golf.
You feel it with your feet and you win.
Okay, whatever. But it's more just like putting contests, chipping contests that can get really, really competitive.
Long drive contests.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if you guys ever hit up the mini golf courses, see what's up there. You guys ever hit up Top Golf together?
We have a Big Shots here, so it's like kind of like another brand of
it's not needed, right? Like
it's just like we play golf,
Yeah. What if we do something fun? We kind of want to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not play golf. But I
We'll
mean,
sing karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we've been out to Big Shots and it was a lot of fun though. But
Yeah.
it's just like if we were to have fun, like she said, we'd rather just like maybe rest or not play golf.
Watch a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys talk about karaoke. My last question for both of you guys is there a song that you guys have as a team that gets you hyped before a match and stuff like that?
So there's a couple different songs.
There's a
So
lot of songs.
I'm the DJ in
Yeah.
in one car. So we have 2 cars that go to the course. I'm the DJ, and G really likes country music, and so does Adela, our French girl, which is shocking. She loves the song One Mississippi by Kane Brown. So I play that song right before we pull into the parking lot, and she's like hyped up. Then for Zoe, I always play a song by Rihanna or like SZA because she like gets her kind of in the mood. For me, I like a little hardcore like rap before we go.
Oh yeah.
Like some Mobamba type stuff.
Mo-
I love Mobamba. The beat gets me super hyped. So I'll like try to play that before I go play.
I like Lil Wayne. So
Lil Wayne. All right, that's perfect. Are
Yeah.
there any other rappers that you guys listen to?
I like Lil Baby too.
I like Lil Baby.
Because so Adela, our French girl, she's a really weird like range of music.
She liked everything.
But so we went to a Lil Baby concert in the summer. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Is that one of those team bonding activities I mentioned before? Some Lil Baby concerts.
Some Lil Baby concerts, yeah.
It's perfect. All right. That's all the questions that I have for you guys. And Lauren, Hailee, I appreciate you guys so much for coming on the show. SEC Women's Golf Champions on Against the Call. That's a big honor for me in itself. Sadly, Mike wasn't here to experience it, but you guys, I'm blessed to have you guys on, and I'm wishing you the best of luck in going into the national championship, going into regionals, everything in between. You guys are gonna kill it. I can't wait to follow it on Twitter and Instagram. And just thank you guys for joining the show.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having us.
Giggle, baby.
Giggle, baby. Yeah.